Member for Canning.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, children are a tremendous blessing. They are a tremendous blessing, and that's why the grief of a lost baby hits so hard. It really hits hard, and I truly learnt this riding with a good friend of mine in Perth, long cycling in the mornings, and he opened up to me about his stillbirth. He and his wife lost a child. And it took some time before we really got into what that meant for them. But it wasn't until I went into their living room, and on their wall, 2 little footprints, which remind them of their lost child. And so, stillbirth is incredibly painful for people. And that's why I support the intent of this bill, Baby Priya's bill, to uphold and preserve employer-funded paid parental leave for those who've lost a child in stillbirth or immediately after. And I support this bill and its intent to give certainty around employer-funded paid parental leave in that event. Families need support during that terrible time, after 8 to 9 months, maybe even earlier, of anticipated joy at welcoming another life into this world and building a family. The grief is hard to describe in words, and having not felt it myself, I can only imagine. And my dear friend in Perth helped me understand what that meant for him and his wife. But I do have a question about the unintended consequences of this bill, and it applies to late-term abortions. This place is a place where we can come and we can express views according to conscience. And it's no secret that I'm opposed to late-term abortions. And so the point of my speaking this morning is to affirm the intent of this bill, which is to give certainty for families suffering through the loss of a child. And I absolutely support the intent of that, and I think it's a noble and good thing, and Baby Priya's bill deserves our support for that reason. But I do call on the government, and I note the sensitivity around this, but I do call upon the government to clarify that it does not apply to late-term abortions. And that is the question at the heart of my speech. And that is all I have to say on this matter. Thank you.